Hello, students. I'm Dr. Jennifer Wolf, and I'll be your instructor this term for EDUC 5911, your capstone course. I know you're excited to be here. I'm excited for you. So I want you to know that I'm here to guide you through this final process and get you to the finish line with a piece of paper that says you are a master of your craft. A little bit about me. I've been teaching with UO people for almost 5 years. I earned my doctorate in August of 2020 from Capella University, which was 100% online. So I feel your pain and I try to make your experience as personal as possible. I post these videos each week so you can kind of get to know me, and I host a bi-weekly, so every other week, Teams meeting on my Saturday morning, UO People time, to help you interact. And I know not everyone can attend during that time, but I do record the videos so you can get potential questions answered and get some guidance, albeit virtually and not in real time. I am currently an active duty officer with the U.S. Army. However, I'm retiring in about 115 days, so I'm kind of winding that down. I'm in an internship process with our local junior college and hope to find something there for employment after I retire. However, if not, then I plan to return to the classroom because my first love has always been teaching kids. I've taught fifth, sixth, and seventh grades, and that's just the most pleasurable career path I've ever had. I taught for 11 years and then went active duty. So I miss teaching when I can interact with kids. I try to do so if they'll interact with me, some weird lady talking to them. But that said, I really respect you who are in the classroom still doing the hard work. And that's why I devote myself to you. And I apologize for my in and out voice. I'm on the healing side of a sinus infection, so I don't feel bad. I just sound a little sketchy. So this course is brand new, second iteration. We worked out some kinks in the last class, the last term. There was a lot of confusion about things. So in my Unit 1 previews, I will try to give you as much information as I can so that the assignments make sense. And I may want you to do something a little bit differently, but I'm the one grading, so I assess your papers based on what you've been asked to do, encompassing what I've asked you to do as well, because I think that getting you to the end, I have some insight into what you're going to obviously what you're going to need to do. And so I think I figured out some ways last term to get you to that point a little more cleanly and clearly than maybe what the instructions might have you do. So that said, please don't stress. Don't worry about your grades. I know y'all, I have a 4.0. Okay, a piece of paper is a piece of paper, and there is absolutely a sense of pride in your GPA, but I don't take that in. I really don't take that into account when I grade. I don't say, oh my gosh, she's got a 4 point. I'm going to bump her up a little bit, because I think that in some ways that's what's happened at UO people, is that sometimes in the classes, because they rely so heavily on peer grading, that sometimes people's GPAs are inflated. So I don't ever look at that overall GPA as a determination of what score I'm going to award you. I award you based as objectively as possible. So with that, oh, I do have 4 cats. I'm backwards here. So Ah, so there's one. I think you saw another one get up. So they like to make cameo appearances sometimes. So I love animals. I'm involved in animal rescue as much as I can be. And I have no children, which is why I have a lot of time for you people, I guess. And other than that, that's enough about me. I'm going to turn you loose to get started on your Unit 1 assignments, but I'm really happy you're here. I'm proud of you for getting this far, and I look forward to your final um, efforts at University of the People.